No, it's not an Ecamm hat.
Ecamm coffee, you know, sort of, because Doc brought it to me from Hawaii, so I would say that it is Ecamm.
Yeah. Doc christened it as Ecamm coffee. Good morning, Dean. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Cortland. Good morning, Dale. Glad you finally made it.
Yes, Rodney.
Good morning,
hello.
Rodney. Good morning, Silver Lining.
Hey, Dean. Dean's here. Like, Dean's here to learn, man. He's gonna come in. I haven't seen any designs by Dean, so I want to see some designs.
There's your homework. Submit your homework.
Silver Lining, hello.
From the West Coast.
Hey.
Uh-oh. Keeping Paul company.
Do you guys miss us yesterday? I hope you guys have fun designing. We have some great designs. Oh my gosh.
Right. Paul is saying, get that hat near Sylvia and she'll embroider the Ecamm
Oh,
logo.
for sure. Watch you brand this. What do they call this hat?
The fedora.
Fedora?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe I'll get a second one to have Sylvia put the Ecamm logo on it. This is my neutral one.
This could actually be a good addition to the Ecamm store, though.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. The Ecamm merch hipster line.
Oh, this is your first time, Rodney.
Welcome.
Welcome. We're gonna design some awesome overlays. This is day three of the challenge. So welcome.
Awesome.
Yes. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that right. You guys will buy it. The hat, because I mean, like, I know that you make it look like extra swagalicious, but yeah, you guys can do it.
High-end merch. Paul says high-end merch. Exactly. Limited edition.
I know, like you know, put in the comments. You're just like, it's early in the morning.
That's right. It's early.
It's
early to press those buttons. It's quick. I want to mess up this nice overlay.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to day 3 of Ecamm Design Challenge with Building Blocks. Today, we are going to teach you one of the top camera overlays. Not actually one of the tops, but the top camera overlays. So we're gonna teach you, about 3 of the top camera overlays. As if you didn't know what we're gonna do today, we're gonna work on camera overlays and lower thirds. So we're first going to go over the amazing designs that you guys have been working on, and we're so impressed by all of you. It is, let's just do it.
Yeah, let's jump right in.
It's just great. Okay, and of course, okay. Early morning. We have Bishop.
Mm-hmm.
Bishops have been amazing. So let's go with a replay video. And I believe that this one was day 3.
Yeah, this was, no, actually for, day 2.
Day 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. And we're playing.
Mm-hmm. Check out Bishop's font right here.
Yes, look at that. And I mean, it's the colors. He's having fun with fonts. Having fun with fonts. And here, let me see. Because this is the first time we're seeing, as you guys know, we were out the entire day yesterday.
Look at this.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Wait, let's see what Bishop is saying.
Hold on. So let's unmute the site. Hold on a second.
Let's unmute it so that we can
unmute site.
On a little something.
Here we go.
And let's
Got
see
a
if
nice
they can hear it on this
screen
end.
behind me, so got
awesome.
my graphics going.
Look at him. Oh my God. And he's like the
Facebook
DJ.
user.
Right.
Okay, again, I'm not the
Bishop is having a blast.
So all of this that you guys are seeing here is their camera
but I
overlays.
don't get to see your
Right,
name,
and he
so
brought in the logo.
Drop your name in the comments if you want me to
Randy.
know who you are.
Randy.
Until I
Okay,
go
so
back
let's keep going.
and drop
What else he did?
as you see, sir, Pam. And so as I am
Okay.
playing
He's using
this
the
out.
screen
He's
share
using the
overlay.
screen share overlay.
Yeah.
So let me know.
Look at him. So proud of him. Okay, so he brought in that logo.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
That's
magnetic
awesome, right?
with my
All of
magnetic.
this, the
Okay,
cross,
and so,
the lines,
over here, off the PC,
his
I'm able
altar
to
is that is like
change
all text overlays right there.
Right?
That's awesome.
Pick you from all along.
Yes! Yes, go for it, Bishop. Okay.
Let's go to vip.edistocog.
Look at this. This is great. Let's see his closing screen.
Cam. Right?
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh!
Nice.
Love it. Okay.
Nice.
This is so great. Okay, so now let's go to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Look at his ball. Oh my God, Paul. I love it. Okay.
His silence.
Okay. That is loud. Okay. Take care of the volume. Here we go.
We
In a
didn't know.
world fraught with confusion, one man will break his silence. Illuminati confirmed.
Oh my God. That is too funny.
Oh
Are
my
you
gosh.
kidding me?
I didn't know that sound effect was there.
Okay, so actually, let's go back to Paul because he added. Let's go back to Paul. Okay, so he added
In a
this
world
triangle.
fraught with confusion, one
He added the font. It's really great because that's not native. And then he added the triangles, camera overlays. He added his logo at the bottom.
And a text box for the background.
Yes, and he used the camera effects.
Yes.
For the black and white.
Yes. The
So I
Fuljens
love it.
fade.
The-
The Fuljens fade feature. Yes.
Okay, so this is David Hunt.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at him all mellow like.
even the way
Right?
David puts on the monitor, in-ear monitors.
He's like, I'm about to get started. You know what? David would look great with a hat.
Right. David would look good with the fedora.
David,
yes.
you were gonna be great.
Yes.
Okay, so I love the use of the background. So let's go in there
Yes.
to check out the animation. See. Okay.
Okay, yeah, there's a fly in there.
So that's the beginning of it. And then let's see. Concentration. Okay.
David is doing everything with such grace. Where is David?
He is.
Everything is so
David here.
graceful.
All right, so let's see when it comes to this. Okay, the animations here
Nice.
are great also. And so are the colors. The colors, I love the colors as well.
I don't heal Fuljens Henry.
Oh my gosh, he's a great voiceover actor. Okay, so this is the closing screen.
I self.
Okay, here we go.
From
I love it.
Oh,
Look at
nice.
the way, yes.
myself
He has his
back.
name. Okay.
Very nice.
Oh, look how great that looks.
Yes.
Yes. Aw.
Awesome.
Yeah, Dave. Look at you. Aw. Look at. Okay.
Love it. I
Love it. I Okay, so
love
then
it.
all right, you guys. We're almost here. Oh, this is
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. Bishop went all out here.
Okay, so we're gonna. Okay, so you guys, Bishop just killed it. He just used everything he learned, absolutely everything. So in here, in this overlay, in this design, you're gonna see the use of emojis, the use of lines, the use of importing new text and playing with it, the use of text arrangements.
Yeah.
Like he just went for it. So let's check him out
Yes.
again. Hey. Hey, and
That
look at
is
this.
incredible.
Okay, here we go. Look at this. This is all, you guys, all with Ecamm Live, inside of Ecamm Live. He
Yeah.
didn't import anything.
Yes.
Everything. I love the background. Look at this. The scrolling ticker
Yeah.
he has at the bottom
Yeah.
is a scrolling ticker.
Stars and stripes.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. This is great.
Amazing.
Cam.
And he has an opacity, a screen and background with lower opacity, and
Yeah.
then he keeps changing the scenes.
Yep. That is awesome.
We're feeling cool, man.
Bishop killed it.
Look at.
Building Blocks.
Hey.
Anna Gill. Fulgen Henry.
Woo.
Okay, let's see what happens after the countdown.
And set up
3, 2, 1.
Ecamm Design Challenge.
Yes.
All right. They wanted to know
This
what I was up
looks
to. This
amazing.
is it right
Absolutely
here.
amazing.
Okay, all of this.
Wow.
Look at this. Okay, the camera.
Yes.
Look at that. Interview.
Inside of
Screen share.
Screen share.
Ecamm.
Amazing.
And look at how he has the
Build-
cameras.
Right.
It's great.
Right.
Fuljens Henry.
That's so awesome.
Gate everything. Enjoyed it.
That is awesome.
Drop into the comments.
Let's see if there's a. Oh my
Ooh!
gosh. Wow.
Hey!
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Honestly, how cool is this, you guys? Okay, how cool is it? This was all with Ecamm text overlays. All of this. So he imported fonts in there, and fonts are so much fun to play with because as you can see on our waiting screen, right? We're going to show you real quick the waiting screen. At the bottom, we have the social media icons, and that is a font. Okay, we're going to share that with you today, but check this out at the bottom. You see, the mouse just keeps going to the other screen.
What's going on? Okay. Whoa, somebody's about to sing on the other side.
You see, so at the bottom, you can see the YouTube, and you can see Instagram. And it has all of them. All of the social media. It has website, it has phone, it has like all of that. And you can change the colors that you can see because we just had this new design with purple.
Right, and that was from defont.com.
DA.
Font.
DA. Okay, so before we start, let's go to the comments and see if there are any questions before we get started with the most popular camera overlays.
Right.
All right.
Yes. So we welcome everyone here. Hello, Ecamm Network. Good to see you here, Ecamm Network. Oh, we're still on the scrolling tickers. Okay, we're still on the scrolling tickers. But we had a question, and we saw this question yesterday evening here from Adrian's notebook, right? How did you get 2 color pickers? Adrian is referring to how do we change the color of a background versus the color of font? So we can get into that.
Okay. Is that okay?
Yeah. So Adrian didn't see how we did that, so we'll show them how to do that also.
The 2 color pickers.
Meaning, she explained into detail in her message in our live the day before.
Okay.
Because she was saying she didn't know how to change the color of a background. That's what she means.
Okay.
So it's actually the same color picker, Adrian. So we're just going to show you how you can trigger changing the color of the font versus the color of the background.
Yeah, so yes, Ecamm, we were playing with it
on day 2.
On day 2, and we're like, okay, and then Fuljens goes, oh well, let's see what it looks like. Scroll ticker. And so it would be good feature request to have it go in the opposite way.
Direction, yeah, from left to right, yeah. Good morning, Greg. Good to see you here. Thank
Good morning, Greg. Okay, so let's first go and show the how to choose the 2 different colors.
Yes.
And then we go into the camera overlays.
Absolutely.
Yes. All right, so you guys, so this is what we have today. This is the interview window. Okay, this is one of the camera designs that are super popular. Those were actually one of our first one. And if you can see up there, it has the let's go to zoom it in real quick. So you see the edges. So this is called the
Manila tab. Manila folder tab.
And it has the edges there, really, really awesome. This is one of the most popular one. And let's go here.
Yeah, and there have been different variations of it, but now with the new Ecamm 3.9, we could curve out the edges and create margins. So that's
but you
really
just have
awesome.
to go here, and then the edges are here. So this is how we made it. Let me zoom in a little bit more. So this is how you play with it.
Yes.
You can have it all squares, or you just have fun.
And while you're here, Anna, we can answer Adrian's question.
Okay.
Right. So if you can go back into one of those overlays.
Well, you do have the keyboard,
Oh no, we'll just click on one of those boxes again. So if we just go back into guess name for instance. Okay, no. The box.
The box.
The box. Under background. All right. All right, for instance, right? And we zoom into here. So Adrian, so you see, you make sure you have background checked, right? Because if you don't have that checked off first, you're not gonna have your background. And then once you do that, you have to click this box here. So make sure this goes from like a light gray to like this even lighter gray, or like this this white, whatever. Just make sure it's highlighted basically. And from there, you can select your color picker. You can select your color picker now, and then you could change the color accordingly. So that's how you do it. Okay. So make sure the background isn't checked, and then select the background. Make sure set background color. So now it's turned off. Now it's on, right? So now you can change the color of your background, and that's how you do it.
Yeah, it's for me as a rule of thumb, right? I usually just put, if I'm gonna work on the background right away, I just click the background. Because it's not knowing when you click the background, right? Or you're gonna change the background and it's on text, because it defaults to text. So you actually have to click on the background to be able to change it.
Right.
But, so that's that. Okay, and then the other camera overlays that we're going to show. Fuljens is gonna take it over now.
Okay. All right. So first of all, we're going to. So we went over this interview window, right? Do we need to go into detail as to how we designed this?
Yes. I'm going back into demo mode.
Yes. All right. So perfect. So right now we have our camera overlays. And as you can see with the 3.9 feature, the 3.9 features, we added border width to it, right? So this way this is how we have the border around it, right? But adding the camera is very simple. For those of you who don't know, you simply go into your overlays panel, you select new camera overlay, right? And then from clicking the pencil, you just make sure that, you could have your corner radius set to 0. So you could have a solid square or a solid rectangle, for instance. And then under shape, you select custom if you want to shape it a particular way, such as how we did it here, right? Something like this, okay? And then you click on the pencil again if you want to mess around with your border width, make it thicker, thinner, or as we just showed you, Adrian, select the background color, and this way you could change the color of the background, okay? And it's as simple as that. All right.
Let's not do that color, please.
Oh no. So we're actually not going to keep this camera. We're going to remove this. We're going to delete this here. And go back to your favorite thing, right? And as you can see here in the overlays panel, we have text separately in a separate folder for your host name, right? Along with the background for it itself. So host name, and then this text box is for the Manila folder tab underneath host name. And as Anna showed you, you could round the corners, you could shape it however you want it, right? And we assign the animation to it, flying from the left. Okay. Same thing with guest lower third down here. It's the same thing, right? We have the font separate from the background. Okay. This way you have more flexibility. And let's say you have a longer name, right? You want to decrease the font of the name and keep the same parameters of your Manila tab, so you don't want to mess around with that. So it's best practice to keep those separate. Okay.
And say we're going to design the next camera overlay, which is the one that we have, that's the circle.
Right.
And you want to use the same background. You just have to, it's easy to have the background in one folder so that you can copy that into a new scene and then start designing without having to design all over again. So we're going to show you how to do that. So we're just going to design the circle one that we're going to have to get like really tight.
Right.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So.
Okay. So now we have this interview and we want to keep these, right? And then again, and the rest we showed you before, these are just text boxes and you can move them around and get as fancy or as simple as you want. So let's duplicate this interview window so we can keep the backgrounds and we can hide our cameras and we can hide host lower third and guest lower third. right? So now we just have the background.
So what if we just copy the background and go to a new scene so we don't mess? Oh, because you just copied the whole scene.
Yes.
Okay, got it.
Yes.
Missed that. Okay.
So we can create just call this scene camera overlay. Circle cam. Okay. All right. So we have that, right? So now let's bring our camera overlay back onto here. Oh my gosh, that's that dreadful color that you don't like.
If you like it now, I mean, it looks cool because
okay.
because it's in a different scene. But like the other one, I like
Okay.
it. It's under the palette.
Got you. Right. So now under shape, we last did custom. This is where you find your squircles and stuff. But we're gonna select the OG circle. Okay. And let's get this border width out of the way because it's a little too tight. Okay. Awesome. So now we have the circle, right? And what's so amazing about the Ecamm Live 3.9 feature, actually, I'm going to do it the opposite way because Anna looks better in the morning than I do. So I'm going to hold down Option, right? So first of all, you notice like how we have the arrow, change the mouse on my end right here. It's split two ways. So once you have it like this, indicating that you could do some type of drag, hold down the Option key and go like this. Bam. Right? So you have this half circle type of overlay. And it's a little too tight. So let's bring it out a little bit. Something like this. And you could bring it up to the screen.
Wow.
Boom.
Yeah, but Fuljens, I'm like so like in the morning. We don't want that as ladies. We don't want that like unhook me, undo me.
Come and see you.
No. Yeah, come and see me. No, like just go yourself. You guys, just how about you go to this one side, right? To this one side.
So we'll do it the opposite way instead.
Yes. And then go, yes, there we go. You see, like, you like, so you have to like move back. So you guys, this is just an example of how, right, how you could do it. So this is a camera overlay. You can add the text to the right, and then have the scrolling ticker at the bottom. Again, you're going to adjust your camera. So for example, if we don't want this that crazy Fuljens face wide, we're gonna go to camera effect and we're gonna go into zoom and pan, and let's see what that does for Fuljens. Okay, so let me see. Wait a second.
Right.
Because the camera's already.
Yeah,
yeah.
We're just
tight in.
Yeah, we're tight in.
You're tight in.
Because
So
we kind of like zoomed in on.
You expanded.
Yeah, expanded. Yeah.
Look, I'm gonna put you like that.
And this will be a little, maybe a little too tight for a camera overlay,
No, but for one person, for example, let me look at center yourself, please.
Yeah.
You see, that's great. That's great.
And
for
then now you have more real estate.
Yes.
On over to the right side, or the left side if the camera's on the right side.
Yeah. So
for text.
There we go. Yeah, so we just add something at the bottom. And if you have another guest, say, for example, because we can do this now.
Right.
So I'm going to hold the Option key and drag the camera. And so what I'm going to do is then go here. Actually, no. Okay, so I'm going to go the other way.
Yeah.
Go the other way. that you didn't like. Wait.
Right.
And then I'm going to get you out.
Yeah.
I can get you all. Oh.
No. Yeah, it would have to be.
I'm gonna get you all like this. Okay. There we go. So we can have something fancy like that. Even though Fuljens and some of you guys who. Oh my God! Wait. You guys get the idea. You see, so you can do something like that, and then add something in the middle where the two corners are. Yes. So this is the popular camera overlay is this one.
Right.
And then we add text to it. Right. So that is the second most popular camera overlays that we get. All right. So then now we're gonna go back here. And Mr. Fuljens, this is another one for a solo, right? So this is another one for a solo. The same thing, the edges, you can adjust it however you want to. You can add the scrolling ticker at the bottom, just jazz it up.
Jazz it up.
in
Right.
here. Okay, so I really like this background.
Yeah,
I really
this
like
looks
this
good.
background. The background looks really good. Okay, so now let's go to, so we already covered 3 camera overlays. Let's do the 4th before we go into lower thirds, because lower thirds is, yeah. So the 4th is when we have multiple guests,
Yes.
right? So you have multiple guests and you usually have 4 cameras or 3 cameras. So we're going to design something like that now.
Right.
Okay, so we go into Command N for, actually we're gonna create a new scene.
Create a new scene, yeah.
We're gonna create a new scene. Here. All right, mister, do you wanna take this?
No, take it away on it. And then I think this is the perfect use of the grid.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
You know I'm
for
gonna
sure.
do that. You know I'm gonna do that. Okay, so we're gonna disappear for a little bit. Because we're going the source. We're going to make the source right now to blank so that we can use the grid. Okay. So for that, we're doing Shift Command B. Okay. And then here I'm going to enable my grid. Again, let's go back here. This grid is available at buymeacoffee.com/Anna and Fuljens, and it's for free for you guys to use. Okay. So we're gonna go back to the scene. You see, this is why it's important to name your scenes. Let me just name my scene right now. Guess, I'm gonna name it panel. Panel. Here we go. And now we are going to add 4 cameras. Look at this, like it just goes straight,
straight
to,
in there, yeah.
straight to the middle.
Perfect.
Okay, this is perfect. And then I'm doing option drag. Okay, option drag. So we go for some, be like, this is not even, but you know what? It looks kind of even. You can do that, right? The other option that you guys see a lot is just having the cameras like this.
Right.
And Fuljens will be like, well, can you just,
No,
you know, you can.
I'm not saying anything.
You can actually say something.
It looks great. So there's nothing to say.
See, and I have it,
This is like the classic style.
yes, but the classic style before 3.9 adjustments, right? And I actually like that. I'm going to delete this one. And I'm going to,
And of course, if you bring on, if it's a host plus 3 guests or somebody in the background and bring it on 4 guests, you know, and you just bring the cameras, the cameras into Ecamm natively, this is how it would line up. But now with camera overlays, you know, you have more flexibility.
you know, even with the grid, I'm having a little bit of issues, but that looks good. No, the plus is crooked. There we go. Yes, Fuljens.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's, you know, for demonstration purposes, hey,
Listen,
you can't go wrong.
I'm like, listen,
Can't go wrong.
I'm using the grid.
There you go.
The most popular camera overlays. So if you guys want to change it now, you can do, for example, this one. You go to the border and, you know, play with it. And then for the corner radius, you can do things. So you can have this round, and then the other one could be the same way. And then these two
Right.
could be a different way.
Right. You just got to bump up the corner radius so
So
you
we can
see
see
it.
it.
Mhm.
Bump up the corner radius. Pump it up. Okay.
That's the musical Tourette's.
It's just watching Doc too much.
Since Doc is not here.
Okay, wait. Let's see. What was the
30.
30 and 8?
You know, Ken and Glenn have really good eyes because those numbers are so tiny, right?
They're pretty tiny. Okay, so 30. 30. Okay. There we go. 30 and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, so that's cool. That looks good, right? So then we have to bring the background. I'm like, that looks cool. Other people are like, this is not straight.
Yeah, I mean, like it's like I think what it is the cameras are all more to the right side because you see having a lot of space on the left. Mm-hmm. Yeah, according to the grid.
Right.
As per the grid.
Okay, so now we're gonna name the camera. So first we're going to do host, and then guest 1, guest 2, and guest 3.
And I think guest 4 shrunk a little bit, or guest 3 shrunk a little bit, or got lower.
Listen, you're gonna fix this afterwards. You can fix this afterwards. Okay, so there we have it. So if we're going to assign the guest and have it all ready for when it happens, right? You go in and you was like, okay, assign guest 1.
And it's great because it renames it for you. Yeah.
And then if you had like the person, then you have the name,
Right.
of stuff. Yeah. And then, oops.
And guest 3.
There we go.
Yep.
Yes.
And Ecamm does the work for you, renaming them, and then, actually no, it did something else
rename it,
there.
and you have to know. You
Right.
like you will name it yourself.
Right.
So you would name it now. that you have it.
Afterwards. Yeah. Once you assign the camera, you can rename it.
And you see this one. I want host. Hoist. What in the world?
Everything is still sleeping.
Here we go. Okay, there. Now we're gonna add the background, and the only thing we're going to do is just go to another scene and copy. Actually, no, because we just have to do this. Break it. We're gonna go to.
Now you have the amazing copy and paste features.
Right. So which background should we get?
If you go to Circle Cam, for instance, since it's less, everything is right, like deactivate it and just remove the circle camera, which is
I'll just copy the background.
Command C, Command V,
and go to here.
Boom.
And copy it. Yes. Okay.
Boom.
Nice. Yes.
That's it.
All right. So now here we adjust. Right here we adjust the stuff. So this, and then you can, if you have a 3 guests, then you can just play with a 3 guests. So Fuljens, I'm gonna challenge you.
I'm being challenged, you guys.
Give us the 3 guests, the 2 guests plus, right? So it would be host, and then the 2 guests.
Wait, so let me know.
You're gonna design it right now, like this.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Like, all right.
Like yes, like let's decide.
Wait, but that looks good. You just did it.
No, because you can now do the left. That's not. I haven't done anything with the left. You can do some fancy stuff.
How about
with
this,
it.
right? So, I mean, this is, like a good format, right? But what if you didn't want rectangles, for instance, and you wanted to show off, like, maybe some guests that you're bringing in don't have that wide of a background and things to share and stuff like that. So you could change the shape. We can go to custom, or how about let's check out the squircle feature, right?
And you know what, Fuljens, something that
Or go ahead.
you guys, this is not related to camera, sort of. But you see how we have, let me go to out of demo mode so I can show. You see how we have right here all this dead space that is not being used for anything, but we still like this to be wide like this. So we're just going to hold the option key and we're going to just bring this in. We're just gonna crop this little. You see, you guys?
Yeah.
And now this looks better, doesn't it?
Right.
Okay.
Right. And then if we were one host here, the squircle will probably look good on this side versus over here, right? Just like for aesthetic purposes, the wide shot does look good. Or you can do something like you can do custom. Oh my gosh.
That looks nice.
Yeah, but it took the squircle and defaulted to custom. So let's go back to wide and then select custom. All right. Let's see here.
And you can actually also, just like you mentioned, do the squircle on the host. And then
Right. I didn't want to because we're gonna squeeze. It's gonna be tight again. But
gotcha.
let's do it. Let's
What
do
do
it.
you do?
And then what we can do here is go back and because I think the option crop is still there. So let's see if we could crop ourselves back out. There we go.
Do you know why I challenge you to do this?
Why?
Because of your sweatshirt.
But you can never go wrong with this look here. You can never go wrong with this look here. And then, you know, this actually is a good size, right? So you can actually option drag this. Oh, actually, this is a little too big. It's a little too big. And this is probably where the grid comes in handy.
You know, it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to do it. That looks great.
This looks good. This looks good. And then also too, right? So you wanted to challenge me, right? So we have some real estate here, you know, which will be good for comments, for instance, right? But what you can do, because we have this text box right here, right? Which is great for a mask for a scrolling ticker. So now we're going to do this. Scrolling sticker instead of scrolling ticker, because Anna likes to say scrolling sticker.
What?
And then let's make that white. Okay. And then we're going to change style to scrolling ticker. And somebody asked a question about the comments. How do you get that? I know Ecamm Network answered it, but this is the same thing. So you can edit the comment as you're editing any text overlay and change the fixed position to scrolling ticker. So that's basically what it is. And let's make this regular.
I'm telling you, there is nothing like practicing, because just playing around with it, practicing, we were just playing around with it live with all of you. And then we're like, okay, comments, scrolling to, it was,
right.
Yeah.
Right.
There's nothing like it, like experience.
Absolutely.
Creativity.
All right. So we have this here, right? So we have this right at the bottom. And let's slow it down a little bit. And what's cool about this is that this can go underneath the bottom square. There you go.
That's great. So how about we make the cameras smaller? Yeah, so that we can play more with it. You are thinking creatively.
Creatively, yes. Just like that, right? And then, of course, if you want to, you can create a little mask here so it doesn't go off the screen, right? You could have a little mask here, but it looks good like that because, you know, you have this entire text box that's serving as a mask. For your scrolling ticker.
And for here, we will have to, if you wanted to use this design, you will need to have the youtube.com on the other side.
Right. Let's do that now.
Yeah.
So take this and bring it over here and lock it in. And there you have it.
That looks great. Let's do this. So that we can really see what it looks like.
Yeah. That looks awesome. And then also too, see how we have like the pointy edge here, round. You could take this and just swap it around. Something like that. Or
Fancy.
whichever.
Awesome. And I like how the YouTube
right on this
how
side.
it looks
Yeah.
on
And
the
now,
side.
and now these two are lined up perfectly.
And if we wanted to change the squircle, it will be the circle. This is squircle. We can change it as well. We can make it tall. So we can
custom. Yeah, and then once it's custom, you could add your, you know, your radius, your corners.
Like so. You see, if it could be something like it will match, right? It will be kind of like a puzzle.
Yeah, like lined up.
That would be great. I like things small. But continue playing because I challenged you to do it.
Oh, no,
Custom is life. Yeah. For real. Custom is life.
Yes. Oh, Miss D. What's good morning, Miss D?
Miss D is in the house? Hey.
Miss D snuck in there.
Hey.
Yeah, so this looks good. Yeah, and then the tall works as well. Just not, you know, of course, like, you know, if it's just one host, right? One host plus the guest.
Well, it could be one.
Right. The tall definitely works. And then also too, with this, we can, play around with the corners because, okay, you have it. Oh, it's like a D for Miss D, right?
It's a weird D.
Right.
Like the D's the other way.
No, it is a D. It is actual.
It is.
The other way. It is the other way. It's a reverse D.
It's a reverse D.
Got you.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Right. So you can play it like that. So let's talk about now if we were here and we wanted to add the socials for your guests. You want to have it on their camera overlaid and just like we have the bottom there YouTube, we just wanted to have them real quick for them in a way that is simplistic and is not going to be too much, right? So let's go for it.
The best way to do that would be to just have the text underneath, like just the text there without having a box, right? So if we hit Command N and we do this, right? So we know for the font that we're referring to for the social media on thefont.com.
So let me zoom into this.
Is
we should add it to Building Blocks.
We should add it to Building
Yeah.
Blocks. It's called social media circles. So we're gonna add that to the Building Blocks family. So it's there, right? And we're gonna do, since we know it by heart, Instagram and YouTube, which is Q and M. Okay, so we're gonna type that for now, and then space, and then we're gonna type Anna and Fuljens, right? And then take the Q and M, highlight that, and change it to social media circles. And there you have it.
And you can change the colors now.
Yes.
Actually, well, you could change colors, but because of the background,
yeah, the
maybe
white
we'll
will look better, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we could zoom back in. And there you go. And this can just be in the corner like this. Something simple like that.
Look how cool. Think creatively. Anna and Fuljens. Oh my goodness. Okay. Brand it. Wait, let me do an Ecamm.
The Ken and Glenn applause. Yay.
Okay, as we were.
But that's basically how you do that. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's completely easy. You can have it there for your guests. You can have it for yourself. As you saw, we have it on the waiting screen for us, and it's just fun. So play with font. Find fonts that you like. So for example, we downloaded one that was called Geometricity. And it has the squares and it has
the triangles. It looks very Pac-Man-ish.
Yes. Right. So it's like more for us. You know what?
Yeah.
Let's go back to so that we can see which one that is. Geometricity. Jesus Lord, you see? It wasn't just me. All right, so we're real.
Geometry City.
Geometry City.
How about that?
That's what I keep trying to call it. But anyway, that's that. So you can play with that.
Yes. James Riley, Mr. Riley, good morning. You can go to thefont.com and search for the font Social Media Circled. Social Media Circled.
Let's go back to the right here.
Yes. Social Media Circled from thefont.com.
And it is free.
Yes.
I mean, they do get your information, but it's free. Like, because nothing is free. But those are the designs, the main ones. So we have your regular one, right? That we have to like hurry up and just do the lower thirds.
Yeah.
So we have the host and with the animations, right? We have the interview. And then we have the one circle camera that then you can you take it, boy. Okay. That hat looks really handsome. Sylvia
is like, I gotta do fedoras now.
And then we have the panel.
And go back to the waiting screen. Nice. Bringing in triangles. These triangles like are a game changer.
Oh, for sure. Let's do this actually. Okay. So you see what we added up here that makes it look so awesome, right? We just added 3 little dots. 3 little dots on the top, at the bottom, and then those are the social media circles that we just spoke about. And look at how amazing this looks, right? So we have the transparency right here. And look at that design though.
Yeah, it looks amazing with just triangles. And behind the blue background that you see is a background, right? And the triangles are laid over the background to give it that effect.
We can see this. We're gonna remove the text, and then we're gonna
That's
look at
it.
this.
That's the background.
The background.
And the triangles come in, right?
And then
and then if this was like let's say this was like an overlay just for the show, right? You can have the triangles fly in, right? Each time you transition to the scene.
See, you guys, this is So
Miss D is asking, how do we get the triangles?
So Ms. D, we what we did was, right, we go to the emoji keyboard, all right, which is our best friend.
Yes.
You know, it's our best friend. So we got the emoji keyboard, we go in here, and then you're going to type triangle. And in there, you're going to get all sorts of different triangles. So you just go here and you choose. So for this one, we chose this one, right? And then we chose this one.
Yeah.
So you have both of them there. And then once you get it, it's going to be small once it goes into the... oh, actually, we're not in demo mode, are we?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay. We're not in demo mode. Let's go for it again. All right, so we're going to go to the emoji keyboard. Thank you, people. Thank you so much. You're not in demo mode.
Right.
Okay, so we go to the emoji keyboard, and we're going to type triangle. And then you see the triangle. So ones that we used were these two. Okay, so we use that. Once you bring it in, so you're going to double click it. You're going to see it down here. Down here.
Oh, I think that did. Oh, no.
No.
Okay.
You thought we got out of demo mode?
Yeah, I saw the red thing disappear.
Oh my gosh, no. And then from here, you choose your color. Wait, let's go back here. You choose your color. So for this, we chose the purple. And then you see it changing there. That's that.
Yep. And that's cool that those emojis in particular, the white ones, can change color. Yes.
But this looks amazing.
Oh, you canceled it, right? No, just something that was important to note was that, you know, those triangles in particular, they don't have any dead pixels on the hard side. So that allows you to push it to the end of the screen.
Well, the triangle that goes from the top to the bottom, because when I was creating this one, I was trying to do the triangle on the top. The triangle on the top does have a lot of dead pixels, so it doesn't allow you to go all the way to the top.
Right.
And this is something that you're going to realize once you're playing with it.
Right.
What you can do, what you cannot do. The circles are the same thing, but the circles are really fun to play with, like really, really fun.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, this looks great.
It's amazing, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like it serves well as a main camera overlay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's the same thing. If you want to have the same background for all of your scenes, you just have to go to copy the background, the folder of the background, and then just copy into all of it. Or even better, save it and then just have it as the background the whole time.
Yes.
All of
Yeah,
your scenes.
the main show. Yeah. This looks good like that.
Yeah. So let's go back to transparency.
Yeah, and this just adds,
Yeah.
it makes it look completely different.
Right. Because this was the waiting screen, so we just had the little veil. But
The veil,
right?
Yeah.
But then those little dots, again, the dots were in the emoji keyboard as well. I just typed dots, and then it gives you dots that are closer, it gives you dots that, and then it changes based on the font family, so that it will get you variations of the font. So some of it will be bigger if it's a black. If it's thin, it will be thinner. If it's hairline, it will be thinner too. So it will change based on that.
Yeah.
Okay, so Fuljens, where were we?
We're going to the new style lower third.
Okay.
Right. That's not it.
I'm like, what was that?
Yeah,
But
some
that was a
sound
song.
effect.
You
Some
know,
sound
it's like a
effect.
going. Okay, so here we go. So let's get out of demo mode so we can they can appreciate it.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
And nice. And we're gonna teach you how to do this. These are the grid is really, this is when I use the grid the most when creating these. But because Fuljens just does it really fast, you just go for it.
Okay. All right. But this, hold on. Let's go into demo mode real quick, right?
And we don't have any questions before we get into it.
I think we are good because they were asking about the social media text, and we answered that. And Diana's squared away. And hello, Mr. Wayne Roberts. Good to see you here.
Oh, hey, Wayne.
Okay.
Okay, here we
go. And Dr. Fridge, good morning. Good to see you here as well.
Hi, Dr. Fridge.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right.
The lower thirds.
So let's go back into demo mode. Oops, that's not demo mode. That's desktop mode. Demo mode. All right. So as you see here, right, these are all rectangles, and we're going to create something really simple, and this is actually really simple, really quick, right? It's this combination of rectangles and text boxes. So to make this very simple, let's create a blank scene, okay? And of course, this is a speed round, so we're not gonna have to create folders. We're just gonna, because like you'll be able to organize that afterwards.
Right, but just so you guys know, right, because this is gonna be speedy because we just running out of time. But if you can see here, we have all of them in folders.
Yep.
Okay, so this is really important as you saw because we're creating, right? And then it's like if you don't have your overlays named, you can't find them. It's going to be a little bit frustrating for you.
Right.
So just create your folders.
And then, so what we can do, is this. We can, so news, lower third, and then we can do two groups, right? One will be lower third body, and then the other will be lower third text.
You type like you're mad at the keyboard.
Okay. Okay. Lower third text, right? So you could have your body in one and the text in one. So this way you could isolate the two, right? All right. So now let's do, let's go to restore default style for the sake of time. And we're going to do lower third body, because we want a long rectangle. Okay, and let's kill the corners. We can bring the margin up a little bit, and let's bring the opacity down on this. Boom, set that to 0, and let's Adrian select the background and change the color. Hot pink.
It was purple, but you can do hot pink, sure.
We could do hot pink. All right. So now you have your rectangle, and now you can take this and you could actually stretch it. Right? So it's that flexible. Okay? So we have one rectangle here. Let's bring this a little smaller. All right? So it's not going to be exactly the same as what we saw before, right? So this is one rectangle. Bring that into the body. And then let's create another one. This will be low, shift enter to create a new line, go. Okay? And now you have a square, just like that. And the square can actually go like right here, opposite.
You should just use the grid to teach our peeps how to.
Oh, okay. We'll do that. So let's go. Bye, guys.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, so we're in the grid, right? And then, yeah, let's bring this a little bit here. And then we can bring this over. Let's bring ourselves back on screen. So we're here. All right, so we're up here. And we can take this. So since we have some space, let's stretch it out just a little bit more. Bring this down. Boom, right? And just for good measure, one more rectangle.
Okay, so right on the, okay.
Yeah, right?
Like those babies. Like those babies, because once you get into it and then they have it perfectly, they just like spaz.
Right, and then this will be we'll just call this extra or top rectangle, top rect, right? And then let's bring, actually the margin is good because this is gonna actually go in the back, but we'll add this and then we'll create another color for this. Let's do, give me a color, Anna.
Let's do light pink.
Light pink, boom.
Or unless that's gonna be the shadow, then we can do it blue. Is that gonna be the shadow?
It's kind of like a, you know, like a second, like a background or something like that.
So the shadow.
Not necessarily the shadow. It's gonna have text on it as well.
Blue.
Okay, blue.
Let's just try blue first and see what's up. Just because the whole thing that we gave yesterday, that new profile, was
Got you.
blue.
So just blue.
Pink and blue. Blue.
Blue.
Blue.
Blue.
Blue.
Okay. And this can go right here. And we could right click this and say send to back. All right. So we have something like this, right? Boom. All right. And we can, as you and Rich said, lock those babies. So top rectangle locked. All right. So we have that.
Top rec sounds like a, like a, you know, before the monster convert, they go like top rec.
Okay. Okay. All right. So lower third body is complete, right? So now let's add some text. Okay. Well, you know,
we can go back and look at it.
yeah, we can go back and look at it, but you know, in here, you could actually have like another rectangle if you want 2 lines of text, but you know,
But
just
it's
for this
959.
demonstration,
Yes.
we could have just this, right? So here, let's remove the background and we're going to say, welcome to Building Blocks, and bring the opacity back up. Boom. Okay. So this goes right here. And then, although we don't have like a kind of like a separation, you can still add it there with Anna and Fuljens. Boom. And let's bring this font a little bit smaller. Add that right here, like that, right? So this here you can add for your logo, right? But we're going to use this for our weather right now. And
This is one of the most asked questions out of all of the questions,
exactly. Right now it's very chilly, so it's like a 35 degrees or so. And to get the degree symbol, hold down Option key and press 0. That's it. There you have it. You have your weather. And let's add an emoji to complement the weather by going to the emoji keyboard and go under
Snow.
Animals in Nature. Animals in Nature, at the very bottom of Animals in Nature, right? This is where you're going to find the weather. And let's add the snowflake. Right?
Or snowman.
Or snowman. Okay, yeah, let's add the
Snowman's
snowman.
fun.
Let's add the snowman. And
Oh, look, he has like all this
separate it a
cute
little bit,
little
right?
things.
And there you have it. You have your weather widget right there, right? And then the second asked question is, how do we get the time, right? So now here under your overlays panel, you have this 3, 2, 1 countdown overlay. We're gonna click 3, 2, 1 countdown overlay and type, instead of countdown from out of time, select clock. And that's it. It's set it and forget it. You don't have to do anything else. It's clock. It's basically what's native in your computer. That's the time that you're getting. Okay. And let's shrink that down. And you could bring it right underneath the snowman. Okay.
And then again, you guys can separate it with boxes, just like we did at the top. You create another box and you can just send it to the back or bring it to the front, whichever layer you want on top, and it will make that separation.
Yep. And then for Alicio, we live. So this can
Where's
go.
he here?
No. Replay. You'll just see in the replay. And then we can add this right here at the top, right? So this can say anything, you know, breaking news, world premiere, blah, 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 whatever you want it to say, all that stuff is there, right? And that is it. And then just one for good measure, you type LIVE and you just add the background to it like so. You can decrease the margin and bring the border up to create a box around it. And there you go. You have an instant live logo, right?
Yes.
Instant live. If you don't want the background, look at this. 0. Boom. Just like that. And add it to the top corner here. Right? Lock that baby. Right? So we have live, we live, which is fine there. Clock in that order. Weather can go up top because weather's on the top. This way you can find it easier. Welcome to Building Blocks with Anna and Fuljens. Boom, boom, boom. And then let's highlight live, hold down shift, go all the way to Anna and Fuljens to have all the text and bring this into lower third text. And there you have it. And we can hide ourselves, hide the grid, go to source, select camera, and boom.
Hello, everyone. This is Anna Hill.
And I'm Fuljens Henry.
But all right, there we go. Hi, David. Oh my gosh, David. We
Yes.
showcased your
And the way you did
Your
everything with
profile.
such grace.
you were putting your headphones like
Right.
nicely
And then
and everything.
you reach for something up there and it was everything just looks so heavenly.
Anyway, you guys, so let's show you the first one. The first one was this one, right? You can add your scrolling ticker. This is the live button like we show you. And then this is the one that we created right away for you in a little rush, but you get the idea.
Yes.
Ask us any questions in the comments. While you're designing, please make sure you hashtag it
Ecamm Design Challenge.
so that we can see it and showcase you, and you actually are being rewarded for submitting your design. So make sure you do hashtag it so that we can see it, because that's the only way we're going to search for it. You can tag us, that's great, but also hashtagging when Ecamm is actually searching for it, that's the hashtag that they use. So
Right.
make sure that you do that.
Right. One thing that we did not add here was the scrolling ticker, but what we can do is just go back to
Oh, you know what? Let's get out of demo mode so we
Yeah.
can really show them. Okay.
right? Okay, so listen, let's just do this real quick, right? Just remove background and just type scrolling
If it was
ticker.
up to you, you will have a 5-hour stream.
No, not 5
Yes,
hours.
you
Not
would.
5 hours. I had enough.
He
I had
would.
enough of those.
He would
I had
have
enough
a
of
5-hour
those.
stream.
Diana will attest. We don't need any more 5-hour streams, right, Diana?
Oh, vlog hasn't started. Everybody's saying
not even vloggers. So we have the scrolling ticker here. Let's bring the font down. We're not in demo mode though. We'll go into demo mode shortly. All right. So we added the scrolling ticker, right? The scrolling ticker, let's say, is here. You can add a background to the scrolling ticker. Let's make this black.
Diana's like,
Right.
I ain't getting there.
Right. Exactly. What happened to my font here?
Is it black? Is the background is black?
Trying to make the font white. There we go. And then let's remove the border. Right? So let's say you have this here. Okay? Scrolling ticker. And then you just want to mask these edges. So we're just going to show you how to do that, right? So you can go Command N.
It will stay.
No. This is just really easy. So MSK1. Have everything small, just like this. And then just make the font, set the opacity to 0. So what that's going to do is going to create this little rectangle here. And you could take that rectangle and put it at the far end of your scrolling ticker. There you go, right? So it hides the scrolling ticker on each end. And you could name the other one MSK2, but we're going to option drag for the sake of time and bring it to the other end.
And then you can rename it really quick. Because who knows, we might just give this and we would just have it ready, right?
Okay, and that's it. There you go. That
feel
didn't take too
feel
long.
good?
I mean, it was incomplete. It was incomplete.
I see. So, all right, you guys, we want to see those designs. So the challenge today is design your camera overlays, one for yourself, right? And then the other one if you have 3 guests or 4 guests. And share it in the community. The Ecamm Design Challenge. Hashtag Ecamm Design Challenge so that we can all find it. Other, what did Donald call it? Mentees? Did he call them mentees? All the other mentees, right, can find it when they're trying to find out and get inspiration from everybody in the community. That's the way they're going to search for it.
Absolutely.
Okay? So any questions before we sign off, you guys? Any questions before we sign off?
I think who's saying that? Then Sylvia. Yeah, boom. Get the reward, boom.
Yeah, get your reward because, like Ecamm is rewarding everyone who's participating in in the challenge by using the hashtag. That's how they will share it. So we have Bishop so far, we have Mike, we have Paul, we have I think Wayne did one, but Wayne, you didn't tag it. I don't think you hashtagged it. So make sure, Wayne, that you hashtag it so we can see it. And then what was who else was
Mike
it?
Reed.
Mike Reed, yeah.
But you won't see Mike Reed unless you're in the Ecamm Live Academy, unless Mike Reed goes live in the community or shares that video in the community. You'll see it there.
So tomorrow we'll be back with more greatness. Watch out, just get the reminders, because tomorrow we're gonna put it all together. Tomorrow is Friday. We're gonna put it all together for you, and we're gonna have like a little party or something. We're just thinking about it.
Yeah,
right?
for sure.
All right, everybody, thank you so much for being here with us, designing, get inspired. And if you you're liking the challenge, please click like and share with your Ecamm family friends, right? So that they can also get inspired and start designing with us and using Ecamm Live text interface.
Definitely feel free to share it in the Ecamm Live community, because the more people share it in there, the better. Because it's, just have that one stream there.
Right.
You'll have get more eyeballs on the stream.
For sure.
So definitely share it in the Ecamm Live community.
Yes.
Reshare.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Okay, we have this. Okay. Wayne is saying that
Oh yeah, that's right. Steve Worthy did one as well.
Oh, Steve.
Yes.
Steve did
was
one.
Was it hashtagged? Because it didn't show up.
I think
unless we didn't see it.
Oh my gosh, we were gonna get off, but because Steve. Okay, so let's see this. Okay, this is the one thing that I'll be like, okay, let's do this because we have to hash.
And you're good. We're not gonna. It's not gonna get into 5-hour territory.
Exactly. Listen, but what I'm saying is that here we go. Okay, let's go to Facebook. And we're gonna show Steve's. Show Steve's right now. And then hashtag. We're looking for the hashtag. You see, you guys, this is how we do it. We're looking for the hashtag, and now we are going to. Oh my gosh! I keep going to the screen. I keep going to the screen. Okay. See, look at us right there. Okay, that was Paul. David.
There we go.
There it is. Okay, so let's play.
Let's see what Steve is up to over here.
Hello, Ecamm family. I thought I'd try to do something different for the challenge. I was going to just go ahead and design.
He did it live. Okay.
From breaking.
Oh, you guys go like with a nice hey. Okay, so he has. What does he have at the?
He did that. I think he's. Oh no, I don't know. I don't want to assume.
He has a transparent text.
Right. He's creating the filter.
Oh,
the veil.
Oh, so he
made the veil.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
So he has that timer there. Okay. So screening. Okay.
We live.
Okay, so get rid of the 4-camera overlays.
Right. Oh, that's nice. This is really, really nice. I like what Steve did here. He added the border, right? But then he added kind of like, I don't know if it's the filter or he lowered the opacity on the text box color. It's really cool. Yeah, that's what he did. He lowered the opacity on the text box color and then added a border to it. That's nice.
Nice. Okay.
Appreciate that.
And look, he has the.
That looks good.
Yeah. That is great. Yeah, I see what you mean now. So he has all the text and he's lowering the opacity on the background. Got it. Yes.
That looks really good.
Yeah. All right, Steve. Yes. See, this is all creativity. Nice. Oh, look at him creating more stuff. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. So Steve also did it. Loving it. Okay. So you guys, this is how we look. So you just saw right now, we do hashtag Ecamm Design Challenge, and that's how we find all of them. You're getting rewarded not only by your teammates and, participating in how great your design looks, but also Ecamm is rewarding you for participating in the challenge. Okay. Yes. And that's how they find you. So now, yes, we're ready to sign up?
Yes.
Okay, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with us, and we will see you bright and early tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes.
on the Ecamm community.
That threw me off. Like, that's not the script. That's not the script.
Impromptu.
Right. On
Impromptu.
Ecamm
Oh my
Live
gosh.
Community and Anna and Fuljens on YouTube. Anna and Fuljens on YouTube.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone. And this is now the screen that I need to press.